Top of the morning to you guys. My name is Ryan Wilkinson, and welcome to my channel, Treats and Dentix, where Treats and Dentix love, Treats and Dentix is life. In this video here, I'm going to be doing another DVD pickup. I think there was like 50 DVDs in total. I'm sitting a bit far away from the computer here because, like, right in front of me, I've got like one pile of my keyboard on top of it. You can see this here, right here. This is the pile. There's another smaller pile. There's books, couple DVDs there, more DVDs there. This here channel here at the minute, I'm only going to be doing like a change like every so often, so I really don't even know. I'm thinking maybe like one video every 2 weeks. I'm gonna put up 3 videos a month for now. I also have other channels as well. The links will be in the description. I'll talk about them in a moment. So I said in like about 2 videos ago, the links will be to all the previous videos in the description below. So I'm gonna be on my other channel. I'll talk about that in a second. As I said, so basically the DVDs 50p each or £5 for a pound, and then turn them into like 50p each or 10 for a pound, which is even better. Then I took that deal off and went back to the 50p each or 5 for a pound. So like getting 10 for a pound was an amazing deal. Like, one of my favorite films ever. Some people like this guy, and people, I don't understand like the whole meme thing. Like it's like memes have just turned into like a thing these days. Like it's just mad. Like memes, Snapchat, hashtags, selfies, all that other crap you get in there these days. I used to really like this actor, it's Nicolas Cage. I don't know if it's his best film or like one of his best films. I swear to God, I drop DVDs all the time. Piles everywhere and I put shelves up. Nicolas Cage, John Malkovich, and John Cusack. John Cusack's alright. Can't really remember what I've seen in. John Malkovich, I've seen him in quite a few films. Like, can't really think off the top of my head. Like, apart from being John Malkovich, I never watched all the way through. I think or Cameron Diaz in that there, and there's also, if you ever play Call of Duty Zombies, he basically plays the character Oz in that, which is pretty good. I just like his voice, like he's good as a voice actor. And of Mice and Men, never read all the book in school, watched the film. It's alright. Connor, anyways, Hijack on a Plane. If you haven't watched that, like seriously, watch it. I think it was 90s. That thing as well, you know, the charity shops. Thing is, whenever you go to a second-hand store, because like second-hand stores, and it's like, you know, like a really like independent pawn shop without like one pawn shop. Like you go to like, let's say Belfast, and it could be like called like Belfast Books, where it's a bookstore, and like you don't get it anywhere else in the world or any other city or place in the country. But if you're getting like DVDs, like if you go in the Kashmir stuff, if you're on like the, you know, like charity shop and stuff, I'll always check. So there's 3 disc edition. I'm actually would like to get the second disc this year. I think it has music videos. Because it has a bit more about Kevin Smith and stuff, it'd be good to like to learn more about him, considering like, you know, I think he sold like nearly his entire comic collection just to like make Clerks turn, which was basically a low budget film, which probably didn't really have much to it. First Clerks isn't too bad. Second one I like better. There's a third one, I don't know what's coming out. Anyways, Clerks 2, basically point being is it says 2 discs. You know, only has 1 disc. Seen this here in the cinema, so it is as well. All the films here, right? Sinbad, it is a animated one, flushed away, then I like it. Madagascar, liked it. Ants, liked it. Seen the cinema as a kid. Shrek, the third, I think I've ever watched that. Shrek 2, Over the Hedge, alright. Monsters First, Aliens, I have. Shark Tale, I watched. Prince of Egypt, I think I might have watched it. Shrek the Halls, which is basically, what's that they're called? A Christmas one, Madagascar 2, which is basically this DVD here. I'm just reading the sleeve inside, by the way, just in case you're wondering. Kung Fu Panda, I have it. Shrek, I have it. And B-Movie. So Madagascar 2, Escape to Africa. I think I have a third one. I don't know if I actually have watched the last all the way through. I think I have. First one's really good. Happy Gilmore. Good film, which everyone's probably seen. Here's a bit of trivia for you. I think until like more of his like really more recent films, every single Adam Sandler film, his character begins with Y. So Happy, Billy Madison, Billy. Larry, as in I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry. Sonny, as in Big Daddy's character. It's just for promotional use only, not for retail. When I got home, I was thinking, oh crap, this is probably like gonna be like, I don't know, 3D only, or it's gonna be like, I don't know, maybe like not even the full film, but it's Mega Man. I think Brad Pitt acts as the Mega Man character. Never watched it before. It's annoying as well, the light and the shining of it. Basically, The good thing is, I'm not too sure all 3D DVDs are the same, but it says 3D on it, but you can put it in a normal Blu-ray player, so you have a 3D TV, it'll work in 3D. I still don't know if you need a 3D Blu-ray player to play DVDs in 3D, or if it's just a TV. I also couldn't get into the first one for me. The actor didn't really like them much. I'll watch them all, basically. Includes New Zealand, home of Middle Earth Part 2. The Lord of the Rings films will be filmed in New Zealand. Like, maybe all of them, or like just The Hobbit. All of them, probably. The Desolation of Smaug. I think that's the second one, and The Battle of Five Armies is the third one. Or I might be wrong. American Dad, as I said about buying box sets and stuff, and like the wall disc editions and whatnot, in charity shops, check your open up and check, because discs could be missing. Don't even know why I bought that. I think I watched American Dad like all the way through like twice, and also I think I just bought them for the sake of stuff. I just give them away to someone, because like online, there's a tip for you. Basically, in the UK, CEX basically stands for Computer Entertainment Exchange. Basically, you go into their like websites, like their website, you can like any website or any shop or anything, like shop around. Basically, you can like go and buy like the way they do it as a box sets. It's weird. You get like, let's say they change it from season series to bottom, so I'm just gonna say season, right? So you can buy like season one or something, then season two comes out, then they'll do a season one and two bundle, then season three will come out. They'll have them all separately, then they'll have a season one, two, and three bundle, and like every time you release like, a new series, it's like a new bundle every time. So sometimes like it was like series like one to like seven or whatever for like, I don't know, let's say like £8, and then you buy like an extra like three or four series and only pay like an extra £2. So sometimes like it could be cheaper to buy like them all separately. So websites I use is CX and eBay. So you can use eBay and Amazon, or like eBay or wherever like your local like pawn shops or like second-hand stores are in your country. So there's volume 2 and volume 3. Series 1 is actually called season 1, have 1, 2 and 3. I'll probably just give away like maybe all 3 of them and just buy them all again, because like I bought like 4 series a while back, a couple months back. Of I probably want to go like the series 1. I think there's like 12 series of like 2.5 Men, because like basically you can get series 1 to 8 for like £12, so it's cheap. Like I bought them for like a blizzard about £1 each. The boxes, that's the thing with boxes, right? You have like a bit of wear and tear, like, or you can actually really see that. Yeah, you can. That's the thing I really hate. Like whenever like you're buying like DVDs, like if it's plastic far enough, but if it's like cardboard, like it'll just be ripping apart. Some people just really don't understand how to look after stuff. I look after pretty much everything I have. But basically, I can't even remember everything I'll say there. Never mind, just went on off on one, I can't remember. Sideways, I think I've heard of that or film. That's what it was about like 2.5 Men. It's actually cheaper like to buy like series 1 day. I think it was like £12 or something to buy like series 1 day. So it's cheaper like to buy like the collection rather than buy them separately. Some places can be like cheaper to buy them separately than buy like them as a bundle. That one's Stacy. This is, I don't understand why they do 2 discs, right? There's like 6 episodes in a freaking series. Can you just put them all like on 1 disc? Maybe have like 1 disc is like the episode, and then the second 1 disc is all the episodes, and the next disc is basically like special features. Not a bad shot. Series 2, Series 1 somewhere. I think I have Series 3. They only ever had 3 series. I don't know if those people are actually comedians. Everyone will know James Corden, like, if plays Smithy, him there, right there. If you're, well, he's actually got some like worldwide famousness, fame. Unless I'm not really a big fan of their show. He's alright as a person. I don't know if like he even is a comedian. If he is a comedian, I don't know how to really class him as a comedian, because it doesn't like seem like overly too funny. That saying, like, see if you want to become famous and you, no one likes you and you're just like crap, as long as you can talk, have a talk show, just have a talk show, have people on, get views. Look at his YouTube channel, The Late Late Show, I think it's called, or The Late Late Show with James Corden. Does that carpool karaoke. You can basically bring on Justin Bieber, Will Smith, the Red Chili Peppers, and he can get like basically 80 million views like 1 video, probably get him about a month or a year or whatever. Whereas if he was just doing like a channel by himself, like, would even get to 10 million subscribers. Despicable Me. That's the thing. It's like easy. See if like if you're like basically like, think of like you go to Comic Con, right, and you take a picture with like, let's say Robert Englund, Freddy Krueger, right, and someone sees that on your Facebook, they're not going to be staring at you. They're going to be staring at Freddy Krueger. Like, oh, when did you meet Freddy Krueger? Because obviously all the eyes will be on the famous person. Just like using like other people to get famous. Wish I could do that. But seriously, it's a good way. This is actually a really weird case, right? Like the way you open up like that there has those wee locks. Oh my god, there's cocaine inside. That's why I put those are locks on, like wee child locks for kids. it's probably like a porno case, so people can open it. Tropic Thunder. I really don't care much for Jack Black's okay. School of Rock. That's all I can really think of. Uh, First time I ever watched it, like the King Kong 2003 or 2005 was out. But 2005, because like around the time the Xbox 360 was out, I think it might. Ben Stiller, I don't know if Ben Stiller actually has muscle there or just get muscles for that. And Robert Downey Jr. I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as a dude. Don't care Robert Downey Jr., but amazing film. If you don't know what that film's about, basically, I don't know if they're set up or what actually happens. They go to Vietnam, I think it is. They're supposed to be like shooting a film. They walk across, some guy goes in a trap, I think it happens, he hangs from a tree, guts just go out and they're like, whoa, that looks so realistic. But the thing is, like, they think they're there to shoot a film, but like they're in the middle of a freaking drug war, like heroin and whatnot. But I can't remember if like the person that's shooting the film like knows that the person set them up or whatever. But it's a really good film. If you haven't watched it, watch it. Don't really care much for comedies these days. I think they've just really went downhill. Like, can't really say much about this film. I just picked up purely random. Barton Fink. That guy Ariel, seen him in Transformers and other stuff, and then John Goodman. He is called John Turturro. I don't know if he's Italian or French or something. Dan said these here DVDs here. Never watched them before. Got him over years ago, had them. That's the thing. Think if you're a kid and you're like watching a kids film, right? Some kids films, like you go to your way to buy a kids DVD and the film like only lasts for like an hour, or maybe an hour, 15 minutes, or in 10 minutes if you're lucky. But like this here, Steve-O, I've never seen this before. I think I maybe seen bits of it. Real downside to it, I want to get like Dirty Sanchez and like Jackass and stuff on DVD. I get them for next to nothing. The real downside is 52 minutes for a DVD. Like it's pretty crap. The person that traded or donated these are in the charity shop. Like must have well, the person that donated that must have like donated this year as well. Because like if you see stuff like it's always sort of the one sort of thing. Like if you go in there, there's like a ton of like wrestling figures. They're probably like donated by the one person, or wrestling DVDs, or like UFC or whatever. Or you go in, there's like a ton of like let's say Arnold Schwarzenegger films, would be like by the one person. So Tony Hawk's Boom Boom, Hawk Jam, North American Terror, Skate, Moto X, BMX, Tony Hawk, Bob Burnquist, Bucky Lasek. You'll have like seen them in Tony Hawk games. Shaun White, Moto X. Can't name any people. BMX, Matt Hoffman, Dave Murr, Music Social Distortion, and Offspring. Bonus footage includes 20 minutes of previously unseen action footage. How long does it actually last for? I can't tell you the runtime. That's saying I don't want to put this on. I can actually maybe watch this sometime soon. I don't want to put it on, and I basically you watch it and like it lasts for like half an hour or something. Never heard of this. I think I was in 2003. But it should be good if you're into like axe games. I mean, like I love stuff like that. I love something like live, like skateboarding live, motorbikes, and like BMXs. It's mad the stuff people do motorbikes because like compared to BMX, like you think like a motorbike could be just basically like a bike with an engine. I mean, BMXs you can do backflips. It's all like paddling, and then when it comes to like motorbikes, you don't need a paddle. I mean, you have an engine for the speed. 3 disc edition. Nothing. There's like extended editions, but whenever people talk about extended editions, it's like is the movie extended like right at the end, or I think some scenes could be like let's say a scene's gonna be like a minute long, it'll be like a minute and like 10 seconds or whatever. But 2 discs, I might actually watch the second disc just because I like Lord of the Rings that much. That's actually my favorite Lord of the Rings film, by the way. For the King. Let me know in the comment section below. I'm just curious, like if you like Lord of the Rings, and basically if you like the Hobbit films as well, because like, I loved all 3 Lord of the Rings films. Came on to the Hobbit, couldn't even watch the first one. I'll watch it at some point. Have the first one, I think there's maybe 3. Maybe it's not like a really crappy like movie, but like it just seems so cheesy. Like the name of it, no retreat, no surrender. That guy there like looks sort of like familiar, like the one with like sort of like the headband around him. I'm right there. I've got a few of these. Like I've just seen them. They're probably like the only about the same person, like Phantom movies and whatnot. B movie. Never watched that. I watched a bit of it on TV. I think it's about a baby falls in love with a human woman. There's actually a third one coming out. It's gonna be mad. Like it's actually I don't really think Alex Winter Alex Winter hasn't really like aged that well. George Carlin, who is Rufus, who's actually dead. Rufus was amazing. I think it might need to like hold up like really close and I just sort of like there. Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. The Last Action Hero. Really good film. We don't know what there's about. Basically, it's your kid right in the front cover. Like, I'll just hold up a bit more him there. Basically, like he gets a ticket, like it's a magic like golden ticket, and he's sitting like watching his favorite film. Next minute, like he ends up like in the back seat of Arnold Schwarzenegger's truck, like he just goes inside the film. Cool Runnings. This is actually sealed, I think. John Candy's in this. John Candy's only ever in a couple of films. Home Alone, Uncle Buck, Cool Runnings. Can't really think of anything else. About bobsleighing. Bobsleighing would be class today, I reckon. I wonder if he'd actually go out of the side of like the thing. And it's really weird though, like how like you fit like 3 or 4 people like in one bobsleigh. Because one of you like it's injured, then you're all screwed. Chasing Amy, bit of a booklet. One of it's like a comic book. Nah. The hows and whys of Chasing Amy. We're about the story of it. The cats we've met. That's pretty interesting. So like pages 1 and 2. Now there's like a map. I don't know where this is. Probably like Jersey or something. That's where they basically set like all the freaking films. And that's where Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes are actually from, like New Jersey or Jersey. I don't know if that's because there's like New Jersey and there's Jersey. I think Jersey's like one of the Channel Islands, and then New Jersey in a state in America. Jason Amy about Ben Affleck falls in love with like a lesbian. I think that's basically what the story is about. There's right there. It was Kevin Smith's second film. I think it was Chasing Amy, then Dogma, then Jen and Bob Strike Back, and then Clerks 2. Kevin Spacey Series 1, Series 2 a minute ago. Hostel Part 1, Part 2. I don't know if Quentin Tarantino directed this or ever. Written and directed by Eli Roth, presented by Quentin Tarantino. So Ultimate Edition comes with 2 discs. That's the first one. And the second, I honestly don't really care much for horror films. Like, I don't know if it's really a horror film. Like, you know, some horror films like really scary. Like Saw could maybe be a wee bit scary, but you know, some horror films like scary where like, you know, like the Candyman or like Never Know, it's all sort of mad, freaky, like weird ass, like stuff like with ghosts and mad, messed up stuff. I think Hostel's basically just people like getting stabbed and murdered and like basically that there's like brutality. Kind of like you're watching more like a thriller, but like it's more gory. Hostel Part 2 as well. Don't really care much for horror films, like, but I'll watch them anyway. So yeah, I'll watch them. Sometimes I just get like open-minded or just like that sort of thing. I watched this when I was a kid and didn't really think much of it, like, but I think what happens is like the cable guy. I think Jim Carrey befriends Maverick Roderick. He's gonna get him like free cable, then he wants to sit and watch like cable TV all day long or something. And he's just like a psycho. Oh my god, I need to get for these DVDs quicker. Didn't realize how much more that is. Blades of Glory. Don't really think too much about that. I just picked up for a second off. Keith Lemon. See him again. Steve Austin, Hunt to Kill. Been watching wrestling recently. It's like there's so many wrestlers. It's like I think they're all just jealous of The Rock. Like yeah, The Rock's in films and like maybe he's been films. Like they'll just put any wrestler in a film. But I don't see him with that. I watched 2K recently. It wasn't really that great to be honest. CKY 4. Not too sure about what it's all this year. That's the thing though. You're buying these TVs and only on for like about an hour long, which is a crap. I actually wouldn't mind doing my own sort of like Jackass, doing like Jackass, Dirty Sanchez, CKY sort of stuff, and like doing like wrestling and doing like pranks and stuff on YouTube because you get a ton of views for that. Collateral, Jimmy Fox. Don't really think much of him. Tom Cruise. I don't really care much for Tom Cruise anymore. To be honest, just really one of them. First Mission Impossible, Cocktail, top on this. Tom Cruise for me. Mallrats. I actually think I forgot to mention this film. So I think it went Clerks, Chasing Amy, Mallrats, then Dogma, then Jensen Bob Strike Back, then Clerks 2. That's basically like 6 films. Mallrats. I think it's like sort of like, what was it, cartoony. Another Kevin Smith film. Michael Clayton. I can't remember what this is about. It's about like a lawyer. I remember seeing this advertised ages ago for like in the cinema. I wanted to watch it. Metal! I had Beggar's Journey. That's the thing. It's only not for that long. Like 94 minutes. It's basically just like a journey and just like talking about metal. So I was like, has performances and interviews. The performances probably lasts like a minute long. So Lemmy as in Motorhead, Slipknot. Dee Snider as in Twisted Sister, Bruce Dickinson, Iron Maiden, Oscar, and Rob Zombie. So it's pretty cool because it's like, you know, Steelbook These books are always sweet. Steve-O, that's the second one. I think that's Wee Man right at the bottom. Preston Lacey. That's saying though, it's only on for like, how long is this on for? It says region 0, so it's multi-region. God, I don't even, I'm trying to find out how long it's friggin' on for, don't even tell me here. It's only on for about an hour, Steve-O too. Steve-O was always amazing, I thought. Evolution, wanted to watch this here for a while. I think it's basically like, think of like watching Ghostbusters, but like a party type thing. John William Scott. This film here, never really thought much about it. Do not watch it. I didn't watch it all the way through. Envy. The story of the film is decent enough. Like they could have just, well, the plot, they could have made like, the story around the plot like a lot different. Envy, really terrible film by the way. Don't watch it. Never watched it all the way through. Couldn't watch it. See Goodbye 2K. Nothing really special to be honest. It's only over about an hour long. Nothing really happens in it. More happens than probably like watching like an episode of Jackass if it was just Preston Lacey on it. I might read the books eventually at some point. I thought there's going to be more films. The first film, this one here, well, first and only film, is basically the first 3 books, Series of Unfortunate Events. Check it out, it's a good film. Longest Yard, the first one was like, I don't know, 60s or something, a long time ago. Ice Age, I watched it years ago. I haven't watched it anything else. I'm going to watch them all because there's quite a few of them now. Final Destination 3, the first part of it, well, the first bit of the film, the on a roller coaster. So the first film is like a plane crash. The second one is a motorway accident. Yep, there are 2 discs in it. Just checking. This one here is like a roller coaster, just goes off the track. So it says, take control of the ride. 2 ways to watch the film. Original theatrical version. Choose their fate version. You're in control of the movie. Change the course of the film and the character's fates. It must be like playing like a DVD game. That's a bit random. Let's check it out. Gangs in New York. I've never watched this film all the way through. Leonardo DiCaprio. I don't know if this is based on like a true story or whatever, or maybe America was, I guess, the same at that time. Leonardo DiCaprio, Daniel Day-Lewis, and Cameron Diaz. The amazing thing is, though, I mean, the start of the film, like Daniel Day-Lewis killed Leonardo DiCaprio's dad, and Leonardo DiCaprio was like a 4-year-old man, and Daniel Day-Lewis has a niece today. It's funny with the films. Harlan Kumar escaped from Guantanamo Bay, 2 discs. Harlan Kumar wasn't too bad, like, to be honest. I think like stoner films, like it's like they're trying to go all out, and then they really just don't put anything into the film. They're just too plain for my liking. Predator. Watched that film too many times, thought screw it, I'll pick it up. In case I want to ever watch it again. This film doesn't seem too bad. Running Scared, Paul Walker. It's pretty stupid, like the way Paul Walker, like Vin Diesel, only ever really done like the Fast and the Furious. When I first watched the first one, it brought a sequel. It's like, oh, there's a sequel, and I wasn't expecting there to be pretty much like 10 more films after that. I kind of like really went off Kilts films. I think my mum recorded this on TV, or maybe it was on TV one day, and just watching it. And it's about some kid who's in Bleeding Santa, and then he gets transported like on the Polar Express, which is basically like the Hogwarts Express, and gets taken to the North Pole to see Santa. Polar Express, actually really good Kilts film, by the way. I recommend watching it. There's like 3 of these now. That's the thing about films. I'm not really sure about Pixar. It's just DreamWorks do this, or DreamWorks bring like a film, and like an horror film, then like a spin-off series, and like an horror film, then like another spin-off series. How to Train Your Dragon. Wanted to watch that for a while. Dragon's called Toothless. I think it goes to go for like, you know, that character with like plushes and toys and whatnot off it. To this set, never watched this because I didn't grow up in the 70s or something. I'm like, have you ever watched this before? Well, I like to watch bits of it. Just don't think I've ever watched all the way through. Jaws. The only shark film I think that I actually ever watched was Deep Blue Sea, which is pretty good. Crank. Jason Statham, yeah, he's alright. I think he was like in his 50s. I actually thought he was only in his 40s, but yeah, just in case you weren't knowing, like he's actually in his 50s, Jason Statham, Crank. He has to take so much drugs, like to keep himself alive, or else he's gonna die. So he's a bit cheesy, but I thought screw it, I'll just watch it anyway. Yeah, that is basically all 50. I don't think it was gonna take that long. That thing I was talking a bit, like, because I don't really want to like go and show it on, but like B-movie. Like swear to God, like I watched like a video of some guy here on YouTube, like a while ago, and he's talking about like what's it called, like the best Shawn Michael DVDs of like wrestling, right? And he's basically just bring up Shawn TV and go like B-movie, no trick around there. And he just basically just does this here, shows you the front cover, maybe shows you the back cover, opens it up, maybe shows you the booklet even, or maybe just shows you the discs. I think if you're basically like presenting something, you need to go like the Lord of the Rings. Obviously, you don't really do any of the Lord of the Rings, but you do like the Lord of the Rings, right? Open it up. Let's say this is a wrestling DVD, right? And you go through the matches and you talk about which ones you've watched, which ones you haven't watched, if you've watched TV or not, which ones are the best and which ones are the worst, or maybe you just like talk about the best ones without getting any spoilers away. That's why I talk in my videos, because you really need to like, present stuff a bit better. But there's a pair of DVDs, and like, swear to God, man, like I need some shelves. You pick up the DVDs and all this fall down constantly, friggin' every day. Anyways, there will be links in the description below to my other channel, Treats and Talent 6, which is the first one. This is Treats and Talent 6 2, of course. The first one's basically just a gaming channel for single player. It's also all gamers online gaming community channel, ages 18 and up, sorry children. And I just go over and like check out the about section of their page and just read what it's all about. I'll have to do like, this is August, right? So this is basically August's pickup. And then September, October, I'll do these videos probably like once a month. And then like, I haven't really bought any books, but I'm planning maybe doing like a book pickup maybe in a month or a couple months time. I haven't really decided. This is basically just like all like nerdy content. Check out the previous videos. I'll just put like cards on the screen at the end, so you've probably seen them right about now. Cards on the screen, links to like the previous videos, like figures and whatnot. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, thank you for watching. Arrivederci.